Hey guys, Anthony Ace Michaels is back with BestSportsPicksToday.com. We got through the toughest week of the season in my professional sports betting career. Week 3 of the NFL is harder than any other sport. Week 2 is the second toughest, so we got through it. It was 1-2. We started out with the Jets. They rolled, looked good going into the weekend, 1-0. Then we hit the Packers without their star quarterback, winning in Tennessee. That kind of hurt us. It was a third pick that I put in there just to put one in. I did put some parlays with it, of course, but it wasn't, like I said in the video, it wasn't one that I was super strong on. But I thought for sure that the Packers wouldn't win again without their star quarterback, but they did. They proved us wrong. And then the big hurting was the Bengals on Monday night. They lost by 5, 38-33. They were the better offensive team. The Bengals defense didn't show up. The Bengals kicked 3 field goals when they should have had touchdowns. And Washington Commanders did the total opposite, got touchdowns instead of field goals, went for it on fourth down several times. Everything just seemed to go their way. Everything against the Bengals. They only lost by 5. They missed the field goal. They missed the 2-point conversion. That's the 5. Some weird calls, but again, it should have never been that close to begin with. So hats off to the Commanders. But we're going to look at those same teams kind of going into week 4 here. The first game that I'm kind of looking at, well, first Thursday we got the Cowboys and Giants. Not a game that I'm going to give you as my play, but I am going to put in a parlay probably with the over here at 44.5. These two teams, when they play in this division, they go over a lot. It's just when the Giants play the Commanders, it's under. But any other combination in that division, I've noticed in the past 4 or 5 years, go over. And 44.5 seems very low for a Cowboys team that could be pretty explosive and score that on its own. But we're going to look back to the Vikings here and the Packers. Packers minus 2.5. Not a team that I don't never play anything under -3. But it looks like Love might be playing this game. And even if he doesn't, hey, man, you got the backup and you'll get a win anyways, right? But they're in Lambeau. Darnold is hurt. If he does play, he's going to be playing hurt. I think the Vikings been playing out of their minds right now. I don't think they're as good as their record shows, but prove me wrong. But I'm going to stick with the Packers here at only minus 2.5. I'm going to put that in as a play, and then I'm going to take the money line parlay like I've been doing. It's going to be a 3-teamer here. I like the Packers for my first one. Then we're going to look at the Bengals and the Panthers. I don't think the Panthers could win again. I think they are by far the worst team. They did play the Raiders. They were able to change some things up. You got Andy Dalton, going against his old team in the Bengals. And I don't think it's going to fare too well. But if this Bengals defense doesn't get their act together, anything could happen. The Bengals are only minus 4.5 here. Is pretty amazing. I like the Bengals here at the 4.5, and I'm also going to take them in a money line parlay that for my second pick of the week. And then I'm going to look for, let's go down the line here. And I know where it's at. I know what team I want, but I don't see it. Here it is. Saints at Falcons. Falcons minus only 1.5. I think the Saints are playing out of their minds right now. I really, really do. They kind of came down to reality against a good defense in the Eagles last week. The Falcons are a similar team. I like this team a lot. I like them to still win the division. Like we predicted earlier, they were favorite. You're getting better odds now. But the Falcons at home, I like this as my best bet of the day. I ain't going to take the minus 1.5. I'll take the minus 125. I like them. I like them in the money line parlay. I like them straight up with the points also in a single play. But yeah, that's what I'm kind of focusing on here. We're looking to strike it now. For week 4 through 11 is when we really, really, really hit the stride here. Since I've been doing these videos, if you look back, I think I've been doing them like four years. But also, I have records of all my picks from when I were on Best Sports Picks Today, Line Beaters. There's a couple different websites, and then there's Capper Tech, I think it is, still has. I don't put plays on there anymore, but you could go back and look at bestsportspickstoday.com and you could see some of the plays that were put in. Some of them were by other guys that were on that site, but another winning record if you want to go way back, but there's really no reason to. Giving you facts here, giving you winners here. Week 4 to 11 is when we're going to shine, fellas. And if you're looking for a survivor play, I know a lot of people, including myself, were out of it with the Bengals last week. But the 49ers look like the play here. They're going to be -10. They're playing the Patriots. I understand there's injuries. They're in San Francisco. I like this play. I know a lot of people are scared of the big point spreads keep losing. I think it's a safe bet. I don't know about the -10, but I like that as a safe play. And then also I'm going to put in the description a Discord link of some guys that we hang with in the Risk Gaming community, Crypto Gaming Project. I post my picks in there every week too, and there's a lot of like-minded people in there. Especially guys that like to invest and things like that, but also sports bettors too. So take a look at it. You know, if you got time, walk through it. You'll see the sports pick, and then there's a fantasy sport section. Just some fun to have. You know, that's kind of where I'm going to be leaning to. I'm still going to be doing the videos, I think, but time does get cut short. My internet's been very weird. And it's hard to upload these videos. It takes me a long time, and then I don't have no memory on my iPad. It's just been a pain in the butt. So if for some reason I do not have a video, make sure you go check out the Discord there, and the picks will be in. I'll see you guys next week, and let's get that 3-0 right here. I have a good feeling on this one.